Today's gospel we read, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me. He has called me to bring glad tidings to the poor." I had the privilege of being home with my family this year for Christmas Eve. Celebrated Mass for them. It was very special. We were on our way to Wisconsin. We stopped by. And after the Mass, we went over to my brother's house for the dinner. And I looked at my sister-in-law, Anne, who I've known for so many years. And I looked at her Down syndrome daughter. I looked at her autistic son. The other 3 kids that are in college, just out of college. And she's working, and my brother's working. And I looked at a tired but really happy face. And I was just amazed to see that she immediately had 6 or 7 hors d'oeuvres ready to go. They were coming out of the oven that she was preparing. And then she started in the main course, and that was coming out of the oven, and she was serving everything with a smile, and not complaining. She was bringing glad tidings to all of us. She was sharing the joy of Christ, the joy of Christmas in that room. It wasn't so much the food, it was the person who was serving the food. I was so edified and so enlightened by her generosity and her goodness. Even though she carried this huge burden, she carries a huge burden. And I encourage all of you, even though we're hurting, even though we might be suffering, even though we have, you might say, pains of the heart, and there's difficulties we all have to face, try to remember that God still wants to love through us. And love coming from a broken heart, love coming from a bleeding heart, love coming from a tearful heart, is love in its most purest form. It's love that really touches other souls, inspires other souls. And this is only possible with a lot of prayer, a lot of time with Christ, and having Him tell you that He needs your help. And God bless you.